It's just getting those right accents in the right places is going to be key to the whole car.
If you are a car enthusiast, especially racing or off-road vehicles, you must have seen a few videos or become a fan of the TV show Texas Metal produced by Bill Carlton. Each episode shows Bill Carlton's love for his job, turning cars into wonderful works of art. The show has shown the creativity and expertise of Bill Carton and the staff at the shop that Bill owns. Bill Carton and his shop attract a lot of customers. They are not only satisfied with the cars at the shop, but also satisfied with the polite and professional attitude here. Bill Carton is always considered by everyone as a kind man. Always kind to everyone. Some even say that Bill Carton is the kindest man they have ever met. The kindness of Bill Carton and his shop does not help him avoid controversy. There have been a lot of rumors circulating behind the scenes, from Bill Carton's arrest. Untold stories, amazing secrets. Watch until the end to find out all of them. Texas Metal and its influence. However, let's set the atmosphere by briefly discussing the history and development of the Texas metal scene before delving into those startling secrets. The fascinating reality TV show Texas Metal debuted in 2017 on the Discovery Channel. Since then, it has established a devoted following within the automotive customizing industry, demonstrating the technical mastery and artistic skill required to turn automobiles into breathtaking pieces of art. The main character of the show is Bill Carlton, owner of Extensive Metalworks, a custom automobile company in Houston that is well known for its exquisite craftsmanship and avant-garde designs. The rise in popularity of car customizing and the distinctive Texas culture that surrounds it are the origins of Texas Metal. With a long history of hosting custom car events and competitions, as well as an enthusiastic community that honors the craft of vehicle modification, the Lone Star State has long been a center for auto enthusiasts. They also construct their own unique motorcycles and paint everything orange. This atmosphere prepared viewers for a television show that would be both entertaining and educational, delving into the complexities of vehicle design and production. Texas Metal is primarily committed to the craft of customization. Every episode follows the Extensive Metalworks crew as they take on challenging tasks, like complicated modifications and whole car overhauls. The program focuses on a number of customization-related topics, such as design, engineering, and fabrication-related difficulties. Texas Metal's emphasis on originality is among its most alluring features. The group frequently goes beyond the bounds of conventional car design, adding distinctive components that capture the essence of the car owner. Every project, whether it is a vintage vehicle, an elevated truck, or a classic muscle car, is viewed as a medium for creative expression. Watchers are given exclusive behind-the-scenes looks at the brainstorming meetings where concepts are shared and turned into workable designs. The show's popularity comes not only from the remarkable makeovers, but also from the sympathetic characters of the ensemble. The series' face is Bill Carlton, who exudes charisma and has an intense love of automobiles. His knowledge and practical style strike a chord with the audience, forging a bond that transcends simple amusement. The team's friendship highlights the collaborative attitude that propels the shop's success and adds a real layer. Additionally, Texas Metal appeals to a wider audience of vehicle aficionados. The show draws a wide range of viewer, from die-hard auto enthusiasts to casual watchers who value the artistry involved in creating and personalizing automobiles. The show's popularity can be attributed to its broad appeal, which manages to combine technical expertise with entertainment. Among its audience, Texas Metal has also promoted a feeling of camaraderie. Bill and his associates affirm that everything they create is based on the spirit of creativity and must ensure safety. The components they use must create the most perfect product that customers can feel just by looking at it. Through social media channels, where viewers may connect with like-minded people and share their own customization projects, the show promotes audience participation. Because of this involvement, the show has developed a devoted fan base that looks forward to every new episode, curious to see what the large crew will come up with next. The influence of the show goes beyond the screen, encouraging a new wave of auto aficionados to go further into the realm of customization. Motivated by the inventiveness displayed in Texas Metal, A large number of spectators have started practicing the trade themselves. Attendance at car meets and events has increased as enthusiasts are keen to share their experiences and display their own builds. About main character Bill Carlton. After learning more about the history of the Texas metal scene, it's time to change the focus and get to know the main character. Bill Carlton was a trailblazing businessman who rose to prominence in the automobile industry and was a major player in the Texas metal scene. Bill Carlton, who is he? The dynamic creator of the popular reality television show Texas Metal, Bill Carlton, is well known for his innovative and exceptional cars. He has amassed over 5 million followers on YouTube. Bill has made a name for himself in the car customizing business as the proprietor of extensive metalworks, turning common cars into spectacular pieces of art. Bill Carlton was born on October 11, 1976, and reared in Houston, Texas. His family has a long history in the welding and fabrication industries. He spent a lot of time learning about vehicles and how to take care of them as a child in his dad's garage. After learning the fundamentals from his talented mechanic father, he developed an infatuation with mechanisms. With the sounds of welding torches and the scent of molten metal all around him, young Bill was destined for the craft. He remembers learning the finer points of welding and modification by spending endless hours in his father's workshop. He continued on to trade school, where he gained additional knowledge about automobiles, trucks, and other types of vehicles. Bill gained patience and practice to build a solid foundation in auto maintenance. He has acknowledged that he didn't love learning metalworking, despite his early hesitation to pursue welding as a vocation. It is undoubtedly a gradual process. You cannot get there quickly. All the same, he was drawn in by the personalization process. His career in vehicle design began when he built his first truck at the age of 16. Bill made a big move when he founded Extensive Metalworks in 1994, situated on the same land where he was raised. The store made a name for itself almost once for its cutting-edge concepts and superb craftsmanship. Bill had a clear idea of what he wanted to do: establish an environment where engineering and creativity could come together to produce cars that were better both aesthetically and functionally. Particularly well known for its proficiency with air suspension systems was Extensive Metalworks. However, we really shine when it comes to customization, a unique selling point that distinguished it from rivals. Installing air suspensions is the foundation of our business and the reason we're well known worldwide, he said. That essentially means installing an airbag and removing the springs so it rides on air. We specialize in customizing suspension systems with distinctive styles. He stated that the objective of the game was to simply apply the largest wheels and create a smooth flow. Airbags might take the place of conventional springs in Bill's team's creations, giving the cars a smoother ride in addition to amazing looks. Car aficionados responded favorably to this novel approach, and Bill and his skilled crew began receiving a regular stream of clients who were ready to have their automobiles personalized. For Bill, the founding of Texas Metal in 2017 was a game changer. He was able to demonstrate his abilities and the amazing changes occurring at Extensive Metalworks on stage thanks to the show. Texas Metal's captivating style provides viewers with an intimate peek into the shop's everyday activities, emphasizing the difficulties, successes, and inventiveness that go into each production. He is a likable and captivating character because of his captivating personality, which comes through on the show. His genuine love for the craft draws viewers in, and his passion for cars is contagious. Every episode showcases a range of builds, from lifted trucks to vintage muscle cars, all customized to meet the specific needs of their owners. The show's focus on innovation and workmanship has struck a chord with consumers, making it a staple in the automotive reality TV genre. In the automobile sector, Bill Carlton's reputation is based on his unwavering dedication to excellence, hard work, and integrity. He is respected by both peers and clients for his meticulous attention to detail and commitment to excellence. He has worked with a wide spectrum of clientele over the years, including athletes and celebrities, all of whom sought his expertise to design unique cars that reflected their own personalities. Not only does Bill's success stem from the quantity of vehicles he has altered, but he also builds a community around his enormous metalworks, which is measured at. He creates an atmosphere where creativity flourishes by working with a committed group of artisans who share his enthusiasm for automobile design. Bill also shared his thoughts that he really likes to create and change cars. When doing that, he feels like he can live with himself, express himself, and be proud of himself. Bill also happily shared more about his life perspective, which is that as long as you devote yourself to your own works of art, each person will make a difference to others. The effort and camaraderie that characterize the shop's culture are demonstrated to viewers in the show, which demonstrates this collaborative spirit. Texas Metal is a worldwide sensation, with over 72 million viewers in 83 countries and territories. The characters that make the show successful. It's time to get to know the important figures that contributed to the success of the show. Under Bill Carlton's direction, a gifted group of people joined together to realize his vision. Become acquainted with the group. The dynamic host of Texas Metal, Bill Carlton, who also owns extensive metalworks, is not the only person responsible for the show's popularity. The show benefits greatly from the combined abilities of a committed group of people, each of whom brings special talents and knowledge to the table. Among them, Heath Moore, John Burgess, and Tim Donaldson stand out as important characters whose contributions have greatly influenced the plot and automotive creativity of the show. The old foreman, Tim Donaldson. Tim Donaldson worked as the shop foreman at a large metalworks. He was a fan favorite and a well-known character in the early seasons of Texas Metal. He was instrumental in maintaining the shop's high standards and ensuring that the project was completed on schedule. Donaldson's experience in the automotive sector gave him the abilities required to oversee the shop's rigorous workflow, which frequently involved taking on 30 jobs a month. Tim's ability to inspire the team and his hands-on approach were hallmarks of his leadership style. He served as more than simply a foreman. In addition, he mentored younger team members by sharing his wealth of automotive customization knowledge. His proficiency in both project management and metal production rendered him an indispensable member of the team. Because of his commitment to racing this automobile as aggressively and quickly as possible, while fostering a sense of camaraderie among the team, viewers found the show to be more appealing. In 2022, Donaldson chose to leave extensive metalworks to launch his own enterprise, Tim's Paint and Body. Although his career underwent a dramatic shift with this move, his influence on Texas Metal is still felt. Fans of the show who had become accustomed to his persona and contributions expressed their regret at his departure. John Burgess, an upholstery expert. Another important player on the Texas Metal squad, John Burgess, is well known for his superb upholstery abilities. Burgess, who was raised in Houston, contributed more than 30 years of expertise to the elaborate metalworks. His proficiency with custom interiors was important in elevating the visual appeal of the cars on display. Burgess's meticulous attention to detail and creative vision enabled him to construct interiors that flawlessly complemented the team's exterior designs. Through meticulous material selection and deft stitching, his creations elevated automobiles into opulent works of art. Burgess regularly produced breathtaking solutions that astounded clients and spectators, demonstrating his understanding that a car's inside is equally as vital as its outside. His involvement with Texas Metal went beyond upholstery. He was a creative team player who frequently generated ideas for unified design concepts with Bill and the other members of the team. Burgess was a flexible addition to the performance because of his ability to suit a variety of aesthetics, whether they were custom, modern, or classic. All of his projects reflected his intense love for what he did, and his charisma won him over admirers. Heath Moore, interior parts and assembly expert. During the Texas Metal team's first 3 seasons, Heath Moore, who was well known for his dual roles as an upholstery expert and parts specialist, played a crucial role. He is a very dedicated worker. The cold weather in Texas, or even being infected with COVID-19, cannot stop him from giving his all to his work. The constructions were completed to the exacting standards required by the team, and their clients thanks to his skill in locating premium components and materials. Moore's attention to detail and familiarity with automotive parts enabled him to choose the finest solutions for each project, improving the construction's overall quality. Moore was not only an expert in parts but also a skilled upholsterer. His job was to develop and create unique interiors that were not only aesthetically pleasing, but also useful and comfortable. Moore was an important member of the team because of his ability to combine form with function. His inventions were distinguished from conventional builds by their distinctive designs and materials. Moore's impact on Texas metal is still felt even though he left the show after the third season. Since then, he has concentrated on running Heath Moore Interiors, where he still makes superb upholstery for a range of cars. He also imparts his expertise via online lessons, which aid prospective upholsterers in understanding the nuances of the trade. John Vega, a master automotive design engineer. John Vega was yet another important member of the Texas metal roster, a master constructor and fabricator. Vega, who is renowned for his superb craftsmanship and creative designs, was instrumental in realizing Bill Carlton's ideas. He was able to take on difficult tasks and push the limits of what was feasible in vehicle customizing thanks to his proficiency in metalworking and fabrication. Beyond only building, Vega added a lot to the squad. He was a creative thinker who frequently contributed to the ideation stage of new initiatives. Each build was a flawless work of art because of his ability to work well with other team members. Viewers were moved by Vega's meticulous attention to detail and unwavering devotion to excellence, and they respected his passion for his work. Vega made the decision to leave a large metalworking company in 2022 in order to work with Tim Donaldson at Timmy John's Machining and Fabrication, their new company. Though he closed one chapter of his career with this move, both aspiring builders and auto fans are still motivated by his contributions to Texas metal. A dynamic team that was crucial to Texas metal's success was formed by the combined talents of Tim Donaldson, John Burgess, Heath Moore, and John Vega. It was a collaborative atmosphere where innovation flourished since each individual contributed special talents and viewpoints. As they collaborated to take on challenging assignments, frequently with short deadlines, their connection was evident on screen. The absence of Heath Moore. However, just as the program was getting off to a great start, one of its most adored cast members abruptly disappeared from the screen, leaving viewers dumbfounded and perplexed as to why such a popular figure would go. Heath Moore, what happened to him? Over the course of Texas metal's first 3 seasons, Heath Moore, a gifted car builder and upholsterer, quickly won over fans. His ability to design exquisite custom interiors not only demonstrated his skill, but also gave the projects on the show a distinct flair. Heath was a cherished character among viewers who valued his attention to detail and enthusiasm for the trade. As a member of the large metalworks team, his contributions were crucial in improving the caliber of the vehicles. Fans were confused, nevertheless, by Heath Moore's apparent departure from the show following Season 3. Viewers initially became aware of his absence during the switch to Season 4, which premiered in early 2021. The devoted audience of the show was left with a lot of questions and conjecture after Heath abruptly left after appearing in a total of 26 episodes. Many speculated that he might have gone because of personal conflicts, creative differences, or even the drama that usually occurs behind the scenes on reality TV. Some fans conjectured that he might have been let go or that he decided to go after other possibilities, but others hoped he would make a comeback in upcoming seasons. Viewers who had grown to love his contributions to the show and the warmth he brought to the screen felt a real sense of loss due to the uncertainty surrounding his departure. The truth of Heath's exit started to surface as the dust settled. He shared a significant update with his followers on Instagram in March 2021. After fighting the infection, he had tested negative for COVID-19. He shared his concerns about the seriousness of his health in an open message, revealing the emotional toll the sickness had taken on him. Many who had experienced similar anxieties during the epidemic could relate strongly to Heath's description of anxious periods when he worried that the virus might take his life while he slept. Heath was greatly impacted by COVID-19 in his life. In addition to the physical difficulties, the psychological toll of being apart from his wife and kid was very challenging. When asked about the most difficult aspect of his experience, he said that the emotional load of not being able to hug his loved ones was great. This information clarified for fans who had been wondering why he had left Texas Metal, showing that his departure was not for lack of enthusiasm or devotion, but rather the result of a personal health situation that needed his whole attention and recuperation. Undoubtedly, Heath's struggle with COVID-19 had a role in his decision to leave the show. It was difficult for him to remain in the same role because of the obligations of filming a reality series and the necessity to prioritize his health and family. While he did not specifically indicate that was the reason he had quit the show, his health worries and the need to prioritize his well-being were strong clues that returning to Texas Metal was not realistic at that time. Controversies have arisen. On the other hand, disputes are developing. Extensive metalworks are at the forefront of the car modification sector, which is both exciting and costly. The business has gained recognition for producing stunning automobiles that are typically expensive because of its lavish constructions that were shown on the hit TV show Texas Metal. Although having a car that has been specially customized has an indisputable appeal, both enthusiasts and buyers have expressed disapproval at the expensive and contentious processes involved in substantial metalworking. The process of creating a custom car at Extensive Metalworks starts with a substantial financial commitment. The initial cost of a comprehensive custom build is an astounding $175, but the cost may increase significantly based on the project's intricacy and specifics. Numerous clients have reported receiving final builds that are significantly higher than six figures, with some even reaching $300,000 or above. This pricey item isn't only an indication of how well known the store is. It stems from a number of elements that go into the total cost of custom jobs. The degree of personalization required accounts for a significant portion of the costly price. Every car that leaves Extensive Metalworks is a one-of-a-kind masterpiece that is customized to meet the owner's exact requirements and preferences, because each component is painstakingly designed and fabricated by the team at Extensive Metalworks. This degree of customization necessitates a great deal of labor and workmanship. The elaborate bodywork and interior, as well as the unique chassis and suspension systems, require skilled artisans who are fairly compensated for their labor-intensive tasks. Furthermore, the cost as a whole is increased substantially by the usage of upscale materials. High-quality parts that improve cars' functionality and appearance are frequently sourced by Extensive Metalworks. The materials chosen are frequently of the highest caliber, which raises the price, whether it's fine leather for upholstery, premium metals for structural elements, or sophisticated air suspension systems. Luxury finishes are something that customers who want a truly unique experience are ready to spend more for. But it also means that the final build may end up costing much more than originally projected. Many customers have expressed dissatisfaction with the service and caliber of work at Extensive, despite the shop's stellar reputation and the appeal of having a customized car. Long wait times for projects to be finished are one of the most frequent complaints. Numerous clients have complained about delays that far surpass the first time frames given. Some builds have taken months or even years to complete. Customers who expected their automobiles to be finished on schedule have become frustrated as a result. Furthermore, a few clients have expressed dissatisfaction with the cost schedule and the perceived worth of the provided services. Even while the first quote can appear fair, many have discovered that unanticipated events or extra demands made throughout the building process might cause the final expenses to rise. This has given rise to allegations of bait-and-switch techniques, in which customers believe they were enticed in with alluring pricing, only to be slapped with unanticipated fees afterward. That's not all, though. Concerns regarding the procedures and reputation of Extensive Metalworks have been highlighted by the lawsuits it has recently faced. The lawsuits against Extensive Metalworks are the result of a number of complaints, the most common of which are complaints from unhappy customers and claims of poor quality work. The stakes have increased as a result of the shop's increased notoriety from its television appearance, and this has increased scrutiny of its operations. The two most noteworthy cases are a debt collection case and a personal injury lawsuit, both of which highlight larger issues with customer relations and service quality. A personal injury claim made against Extensive Metalworks is one of the most well-known litigation. The plaintiff, Dave Shade, claimed that the shop's negligence and poor workmanship caused injuries he incurred while operating a customized car that the business had altered. This instance, which has received a lot of attention, makes one wonder about the quality control and safety procedures that Extensive Metalworks has in place. Shade claims that the modifications made to his car were flawed and unsafe. This case may have far-reaching effects since it might establish a precedent for more claims against the shop and emphasize how crucial it is to follow industry standards. Bill Carlton is arrested. The moment we've been waiting for is finally here. Beneath Bill Carlton's charming smile that would rock his show from the ground up, what was really going on? What actually became of Bill Carlton? Let's investigate. Arrested is Bill Carlton. Certainly. When we learned of Bill Carlton's arrest, we were all taken aback, wasn't there? For Texas metal enthusiasts and followers, Bill's arrest was a startling surprise. While the show went on to highlight his amazing creations and the artistic procedures at Extensive Metalworks, the storyline became less interesting when it was revealed he was facing legal issues. Considering the seriousness of the circumstances surrounding his arrest, many wondered what it would mean for Bill and the beloved program. Bill Carlton was detained and accused of assaulting a family member with the intent to cause physical harm in October of 2022. This charge was brought about by an incident that gave rise to immediate worries for the participants' safety and well-being. Given that Bill had a prior conviction for family violence, the accusations pointed to a concerning pattern of behavior, according to court documents. This repeated crime not only made the current case more serious, but also gave an unsettling impression of his personal life. This accusation has important ramifications. It is a serious offense to commit assault that results in bodily harm, especially if it involves a family member. Because domestic violence concerns are prevalent in society, the legal system frequently handles these matters with the highest seriousness. The fact that Bill was previously convicted of domestic violence adds to the complexity of the case, because it raises concerns about his past and may result in heavier punishments if he is found guilty. Bill was given a $20,000 bond and freed after his arrest. This bail amount could appear low in light of the charges. Nonetheless, it shows that the justice system recognizes how serious the accusations are. A bail not only guarantees an accused person's release pending trial, but also highlights the serious repercussions that could follow a conviction. The type of charges against the offender and the court's evaluation of the risk they constitute are reflected in the bond amount. The effect that Bill's arrest had on Texas Metal's standing cannot be overstated. An image risk exists for a show whose reputation has been cultivated via inventiveness, skill, and a feeling of community, as evidenced by the disclosure of such significant legal issues. Bill's case has left fans feeling cheated because they never thought a kind and good person like him would get involved in legal violations, especially related to violence. However, a large number of fans also believe that he will change in a positive direction. They believe that he has learned valuable lessons for himself. Besides, many people also question the authenticity of the show. Is everything shown on screen true, or is it all just a script? They also wonder about the fate of the Texas Metal Show in the future. Rumors of Texas Metal's demise have been circulating for a long time. The program has had several difficulties, ranging from internal alterations to Bill Carlton's recent apprehension regarding allegations of violently attacking a family member, resulting in physical harm. Bill Carlton's wife is Jennifer. She is a beautiful and intelligent wife, and she is also the glue that holds the family together. They have 3 children. In addition, Jennifer is the director of the television program Texas Metal. In this role, she skillfully combines her husband's vision with her own to create an engrossing story that makes them a formidable team in the television industry. Will the show continue or be canceled when Bill can hardly participate in the production and filming process because he has to deal with legal issues? And will the show still attract viewers when in the past the attraction of viewers was largely due to Bill's talent and good personality? Many fans of the show will continue to be maintained despite the many rumors about the show ending. They believe official announcements more than unsubstantiated rumors. The official social media pages of Extensive Metalworks and Motor Trend, the network that airs Texas Metal, have not commented on the termination of the show. The networks and production firms usually respond quickly to these kinds of speculations, putting fans at ease, but their quiet says volumes. Furthermore, Texas Metal has successfully shown all 7 of its seasons, comprising 7 episodes, and will still be available on Motor Trend's programming list as of 2024. The commitment of the extensive Metalworks crew and the network's ongoing support have been crucial in keeping Texas Metal afloat despite the show's behind-the-scenes adjustments and difficulties. Questions about the future will continue to be raised for Texac Metal. Everyone has different predictions for this exciting car-building series. What are your predictions for the future of Texas Metal and the talented team at Extensive Metalworks? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Finally, thank you for watching this video.